What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rides and Customs. Welcome back to the channel. Wanted to bring y'all up to date on what I've got going on the bench since I finished the 1968 Dodge Dart Unified Scale Auto Content Creators of YouTube's group build. That was just a fun little build. But when you spend that much time working on a build, that was about a four and a half month project for me to get that one finished and get it out on time. I decided to kind of cool my jets a little bit with doing kind of a box stock build. And when I was, sitting around trying to figure out what I wanted to build next, one of our themes for the this year's Acme Southern Nationals in October, of course, one is the 100 Years of Dodge, which I've got that covered with the USAC group build car. And our other theme is drag racing. And drag racing is just, I tell you what, I really enjoy building and watching a lot of the old drag racing from the 60s and the 70s into the 80s. And nothing really jumped out at me, but I did have one in my stash that I wanted to, I've been wanting to build this car for some time. This is the, I think it's an 85 Camaro, which is the Reher Morrison Lee Shepherd driven Camaro Pro Stock. I've had this kit for some time, and it's just always just kind of one of those. I wanted to do it justice, but I wanted to take a little time with it. But I want to build this as basically box stock, just like the box art shows. My buddy over at Matt over at Lucas C channel, he had some. He's just a walking encyclopedia of drag racing. And talking with him one evening, he said, "Fred, I got a bunch of photos of that particular car. I can send them to you, and maybe hope that helps you out with building this as far as what you're looking for." And it sure did. And Matt, thank you very much. Really do appreciate that. It came handy when I was trying to figure out, as far as like engine color, things like that, and even the layout on this particular car as far as this color scheme. Looking at the color scheme and studying it, and then looking at the decals. This is a red, white, and blue car. So really, the two prime main colors is red, red back here, a few places, and then the white car itself. And then it's all separated with these border stripes right here, which are white and blue. And what I do when I'm trying to, duplicate and want the lines to lay out correctly, and then have these border stripes, line up when I'm putting them on the car, is I will take the original sheet of decals and make a copy of them. And that's what we've got right here, and that's what's I've already cut a lot of them out. But using when you do when you're doing something like this, you want to these help greatly in the layout of each placement of the colors and stuff. And this is the bottom. These are the bottom sponsor decals that go down here right below. Let me see if I can flip this over there. This is what helped me figure out how tall I need to do this red border right here. And this was how I arrived at how tall to make that. So once I got this cut out and got it in place, I just marked me a little dot right there at the corner of the white. And that showed me where I wanted to for the placement of this as far as the sponsor decal. Now also this is the stripe that goes above that separates the red and the white itself. So that right there is what it's what it will look like once I get the decals on here. As far as the what I like to when I'm taping off a car, I like using the Tamiya tape. It seals better. It sticks to the paint better, and I very, very rarely ever have any bleed through because of Tamiya tape. As long as you burnish it down and then you shoot a light coat over it, once you get it burnished down, you never have any bleed through. If you come through and you're real heavy on the trigger, either a spray can or on an airbrush, yes, you may get bleed through with that. But light coats is always a must when you're trying to, when you're trying to have two different colors, especially with white and red. One of the things that I did once when I was looking at the photos of the one-to-one car, the inside of these cars, as far as the bodies, were all kind of a semi-flat or semi-gloss or a flat black or something like that. So I shot the inside of this particular body with the flat black. And once we got that, we taped everything off as far as where I wouldn't get any overspray, taped the inside of the windows off, and then we shot the outside of the car with white primer. And once that dries, we taped off, we already had the inside here taped off. We came back with the, after we shot white primer, we let that dry. I mixed up some of this X2 white, thinned it 50-50 with the Mr. Color self-leveling thinner. And then we shot the white first. Once that dries, we let it dry 2 or 3 days, and we come back and we're ready to start on the line layout as far as the placement. So like I said earlier, taking these decals right here, which are just copies, we've seen how, where we needed height-wise, we made that first line. We also cut out a lot of the, I'm sitting here losing a bunch of them. This is the one that helped me lay out the stripe that's going to go across this back fender right back here. And this is how, once I made the mark, this is actually a 2-piece decal. So you'll see how that right there lays out. And that allowed me to, once I made some placements, with just a little bit small dots right there, then I took the Tamiya tape and did all the layout with it, then masked everything up, and on the sides, the front, covered the inside. That way we didn't get no red overspray that would creep up inside here. And we shot the pink Tamiya primer on the bottom. That's kind of, that makes that red, that X7 Tamiya red stick out really, really, really great. It makes it pop. And that's the X7 that we used in the airbrush over this right here. So, but taking, cutting these little, the little copies of the decals out helps you lay your lines out and everything. Got everything laid out right there as far as in the front of it. We still got some detail painting to do to keep, just work, as far as the headlight buckets and things like that. This is the stripe right here that goes, I used it, and we made some reference marks where to, where we'll lay that out, and then we masked that off actually this afternoon. And same thing with it. Once it was masked off, we shot some pink primer over that to cover up the white. That way that white would not bleed through the red. And then we shot the X7 red over that, and it's really looks pretty snazzy. I can't wait to get these decals on this thing. Now that we've got it in this this far right here, we're gonna go out in the garage in the next couple of days, and we're going to mix up some 2K clear, and we'll 2K clear this entire body and get it ready and prepped up for the decals. I'll probably put the decals on after the clear, because I just don't want to coat. And two, I don't know. I doubt that the 2K clear will react over these old decals. I've always had good success with it, but just this particular set of decals, I really don't want them to be buried in clear. I kind of want it to look like, these things have been hand painted. Now, most of these cars were hand lettered, so I kind of want to stay, to that vintage look of where they're not just, 2 miles deep and clear. So that is where we're at with that particular build right there. Already got the chassis. The chassis is not finished yet, but we'll show you that on a different update here in the next few days. But I wanted to show y'all this. This is what I've been up to. since we finished USAC, and just really been having a lot of fun with this. It's basically a box stock build, just other than I've kind of been wiring the motor and getting ready to plumb the motor in and everything, as far as the upper and lower radiator hoses and just some small hose placements and stuff. So, but just really having fun with this build. This is what it's all about. If y'all get kind of burned out on some of these high detail builds, get you one of these, get you something out that you want to just kind of cool your jets on and have fun with it by doing that right there. But we'll give you an update on the frame of this Pro Stock Camaro here coming up in the next few days, and let y'all see what it looks like. And maybe I'll have the clear already on this, as well as the decals on it as well. So hope this finds everyone well. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And as I always say, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.